The world is waking up to its very first trillionaire. Can you guess who it is? He's right there. And it's all thanks to SpaceX finally going public. The rocket and AI company making its blockbuster stock market debut on Friday, to say the least. And this morning, its value now sits at more than $2 trillion. And that marks the largest initial public offering in history. NewsNation's Mills Hayes is live for us in Chicago. Good morning, Mills. How big of a win is this for SpaceX?
Hey, good morning to you, Anna. Well, it is a big win. Elon Musk, SpaceX is now the sixth most valuable publicly traded company in the U.S. with a market value over $2 trillion. SpaceX ended its opening day with shares up 19% as investors traded the largest public offering of a company ever. Shares ended at $160 per share, up from its initial offering of $135, and a smaller part of the company was sold to the public. That stock sale raised around $75 billion, making the rocket company shattering records. And because it is shattering records, we saw SpaceX actually raise nearly 3 times as much money by oil and gas company Saudi Aramco's $25.6 billion offering back in 2019. And Elon Musk, as you mentioned, is now the world's first trillionaire, making him worth more money than the world's next 4 richest people combined. And me and you are now closer in net worth to billionaire Jeff Bezos than the Amazon founder is to Elon Musk. And that is saying a lot because Musk's net worth is 5 million times more than what the typical American family makes per year. But SpaceX was not profitable last year, so why go public now? And why are investors so confident that it will start turning a profit? Well, IPO expert Jay Ritter says that investors are betting on the future.
The company is burning through cash at a pretty rapid rate, as is Anthropic and especially OpenAI. They need some external financing. The stock is going to be volatile. There are going to be some big ups and big downs. I don't know when they'll occur. It's not going to be a steady uptrend or a steady downtrend.
Investors aren't just betting on future trips to Mars. SpaceX generates revenue from artificial intelligence company xAI, their satellite internet service Starlink, the social media site X, and national security contracts with the U.S. government. And I spoke with Wedbush tech analyst Dan Ives, who tells me that he believes there's an 80% chance that SpaceX and Musk's other company, Tesla, could merge within the next year, bringing his AI and tech empire under one roof. Building rockets and AI data centers costs a lot of money, so this influx of cash will help the company grow. And AI companies Anthropic and OpenAI have also reportedly filed paperwork to go public in the next year, setting up an AI tech boom on Wall Street, Anna.
And Mills, this is really sparking a political firestorm, I've noticed, too. Democrats are pushing their tax the rich storyline again, and Republicans are saying we need more thought leaders like Musk to be incentivized here. Also, many Americans may not even be realizing that they're investing in SpaceX because of 401ks. Can you tell us more about that?
That's right. Yeah, we've heard from Democrats, especially about this. You know, they have campaigned that billionaires shouldn't exist, and especially not trillionaires. But as far as the 401ks go, millions of Americans will now own a small piece of SpaceX through an index fund in their retirement plan. Only about 5% of the company's shares are available for public trading, but Vanguard, which manages around 5 million Americans' 401ks, says that some of its index funds will start buying shares next week after SpaceX's 5th trading day on Wall Street. And Vanguard says that stocks could experience large price swings early on, but it will represent a small portion of a diversified portfolio, with some analysts estimating that it could make up around 0.1%. Anna, so if you do end up having an index fund that has some of these shares, you likely won't see a big impact right now because it is so small at this point. Anna.
Got it. All right, NewsNation's Mills Hayes, live for us in Chicago. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.